Welcome to the second video in the Mary Gates Endowment for Students Virtual Information Session series. First and foremost, we want to share with you that this is an opportunity that's open to all undergraduate students. All three campuses, which means students from Seattle, Boston, and Tacoma, are eligible to apply. There is no class standing requirement, so all class years and all majors are welcome. All residency statuses are also included, and all students, regardless of their immigration status, including international and undocumented students, are eligible to apply. The degree requirement is that you must be enrolled full-time during the award period or the time that you will be receiving the award, and that you're actively pursuing a bachelor's degree. The award itself is $5,000, which will be split equally between 2 quarters of $2,500 each. The funds are unrestricted, which means you're welcome to use them at your own discretion to support educational expenses. This can include things like housing, travel, tuition, and medical expenses. The purpose is to help you engage with your project with a reduced financial burden. Students may also come back for multiple cycles and earn multiple Mary Gates scholarships. You are limited to 3 awards, however, which means you may earn 2 research and 1 leadership award, or 2 leadership and 1 research award. We also have a limit of 1 monetary award per quarter, which means you cannot receive a research and leadership award at the same time. Students will also join a large community of mentors, scholars, and alumni after being awarded. If awarded, scholars must fulfill the following requirements as well. First, you are required to present your project. For research scholars, this means presenting at the Undergraduate Research Symposium, while for leadership scholars, this means presenting at the Spring Celebration event. You must also maintain full-time enrollment during your quarters of award and be able to respond to the scholar and mentor mid-quarter surveys in each of those quarters. These surveys are extremely important because they help us understand how your project is going and provide additional support if needed. Please also note that receiving this award may impact your financial aid package. Please check in with Office of Student Financial Aid to see if there are any challenges and if they can be of any support in ensuring they can receive the full amount. Please also note that the Mary Gates Endowment reserves the right to adjust total award amounts based upon approval from Office of Student Financial Aid, funds available, and to promote parity among all awardees. When it comes to actually applying to our scholarship, here are the following requirements for the application. First is you'll be required to input your biographical and contact information, which should be automatically filled in for you if you're logged in with your UW ID. Next, you'll be prompted to include your project title, a 50-word summary description of your project, the dates of involvement, and the hours per week that you plan to engage in your project. You will also then be prompted to select your quarters of award. You will have the option to select 2 quarters from the following: Winter 2026, Spring 2026, Summer 2026, and Autumn 2026. You must be enrolled and actively engaging in your project during the quarters that you have selected above. Next, you'll be asked to identify who your mentors will be. You'll enter the mentor name and email address, and then the mentor will independently upload their letter of support. Next, you'll be asked to give permission and access to your unofficial transcript record, and the last component will include an essay and impact question written statement. Please make sure to pay close attention for other additional questions that will be included in the initial components of your application. This can include questions about which workshops you've attended and also on financial need. In this next section, we're going to turn our attention to mentors. Who are mentors? Mentors are classified as UW faculty members or other professional community leaders who will be there to support you throughout your project. The requirements for who these mentors can be vary a little bit between research applicants and leadership applicants. So first, for research applicants, this must be a UW-affiliated faculty member who acts as mentor and writes a letter of support. You also have the option to designate a secondary mentor, such as a postdoc, a graduate student, and they can write a second letter of support. Faculty and the secondary mentor can submit a quote written letter as long as it's submitted into the portal by that primary faculty mentor. For leadership applicants, there's slightly more flexibility on who this mentor can be. You may designate only one mentor, but you have the flexibility on who this can be, such as a site supervisor, project leader, or another member of the community that has experience in the project that you want to undertake. When it comes to the mentor's role, this is someone who will help you learn and process the challenges of leadership or research activities. So think about finding someone who you know will be available to you and helpful in navigating challenging components of your project. This is someone who you will also collaborate with to reach a mutual agreement about mentorship needs and individual roles, and also answer questions such as, how often will we work together? How often can I expect to see you in person versus online, and so forth. We also hope that this is someone who will be available to mentor and guide you through your project during the award periods, so during the quarters that you specifically have selected as your quarters of award. We also hope that you can meet regularly and that you at least meet the minimum 5 meetings per quarter requirement. This is also going to be someone that can support you in your preparation for and hopefully presenting at the annual Undergraduate Research Symposium, if you're a research scholar, or the Spring Leadership Celebration event, if you're a leadership scholar. Although mentors are not required to be present at either of these two events, we hope that they will be actively involved in at least preparing for those events. When it comes to submitting those letters of support from your mentors, mentors will receive automated email links with instructions and a login link. So after you include their email and name in your own application, they'll receive this automated link on their end. We also have additional information for mentors on our website if they have questions about how to write the letter of support and what are some of those requirements that we expect from them. Also, please note that the letters from your mentors must clearly explain the following: your preparedness for the project, how your mentor will support and assist you, and also project and personal goals, time commitment, feedback, and guidance. So this is going to be really an opportunity for mentors to provide information in how hands-on they will be and how they will support you actively during those 2 quarters of award.